Hey guys, welcome to Exotic Visionaries. So I know I did say that I was going to do a visual tonight, but unfortunately my iPhone ended up breaking, so I have to do a regular voiceover. But at the end of this video, I will drop a little picture of me down below, so this is not only AI, but I am human as well. But for now, we're going to go ahead with episode 5, which is ego death. So, for a minute, I just want to separate these two, ego and death. Which word is used more? And to me, they're used about the same. Even together, I've lost count about how many times I've heard this word together in the same sentence, even throughout my community. And since spirituality became like the branding topic, of course, the next appropriate thing would be ego death, right? Now, everyone trying to kill their egos, but from experience, if you were given a choice, you should be aware of the wordings and the meanings of them. So, in this video, we're going to talk about the meanings of these words. So, ego. Ego is someone who thinks that they're better than everyone else, someone who always needs to be right. Because if we don't examine the wordings, then that's where they trick us at. We actually wouldn't understand what we're trying to kill. Now let's erase what we already knew about ego and let's relearn it. Ego can be the way we identify ourselves, our beliefs, our self-image, and the story we've created about who we are. So ego is like one version of what we say our identity is. Our egos can be damaged, but damage does not mean to throw away. It can be repaired into a newer version. Now, everyone here knows what death is, so I'm not going to talk about it, and I'm not going to make this video longer than what it needs to be. But when we bring these two words together, ego death, we may be talking about a temporary experience in which the ordinary self or our identity feels altered or disappears. So what if we had a choice to kill our egos? But just imagine if we didn't have a choice. A choice to, trying to find the right word for it. Matter of fact, let me just skip this and I'm going to give you the jewel for this video. The jewel is awareness of what we're trying to change at the reflection of what people see in us. Because ego is just the reflection of what others see in our eternal selves. So if we're satisfied with our ego part, then we need to ask these questions. When somebody challenges us, what happens? How do we feel? Do we automatically become defensive? Do we need to prove ourselves? Do we shut down? Do we become angry? Or do we need the other person to agree with us? Trust me, ego deaths aren't fun, and sometimes they can be very painful, and I can tell you that firsthand. Now, if you're one and the same with me and you've already experienced ego death, what happens when you return to everyday life? Do you actually change anything? Do we communicate differently? Do we respond differently? Do we become more aware of our behavior? Do we become more honest with ourselves? Because let me tell you, an experience can be powerful, but what you do with that experience, that's a whole nother question. The goal isn't necessarily to become someone with no ego. The goal is to become someone who understands themselves well enough to know that our ego doesn't control every decision that we make. Because understanding comes before transformation. And awareness gives us the opportunity to choose differently. So again, I want you guys to lock in, or you already know the rest. See you later.